Greetings, fellow adventurers. I'm Circus Fire Scene, and welcome to Mediocre Minecraft. Now, the first thing you might be thinking, why mediocre? Well, let's just say I'm not exactly the next B-dubs. I'm more of a casual gamer. But fear not. We're embarking on a grand adventure today, a quest so noble, so important, it's practically world-saving. I'm on a mission to find my cat. You heard that right, my cat. My cat Humphrey is probably napping somewhere in this pixelated realm, blissfully unaware of the chaos he's caused. So join me as we traverse this blocky wilderness, fight off the occasional creeper, and maybe, just maybe, find my furry friend. Let's hope this doesn't turn into a full-blown feline fiasco. And if you see my buddy Humphrey, please leave me a note in the comments. Now let's get punching some trees. Alright, I'm glad to see a oak tree here. There is a lot of Badlands around us right now. More Badlands than I think I've seen in a seed for quite a long time. So this oak tree is definitely a blessing. Not having to rely on acacia or something of that nature is nice. Nice, short, straight tree. Get our crafting table going here, and I think I'm going to make an axe and a pickaxe. I think that's all we'll need to get started here. Hopefully we'll be moving on to stone pretty quickly, and then also iron. So let's head out in this direction. Really what I'm looking for is just any other biome right now. Something with some, living. Oh, interesting. That is a very open mine shaft or mine crevice. I'm not sure what we're going to call this, but let's take a look here. I don't want to get too involved because I don't have torches or really anything yet, but we got a chest here, so that's pretty great. Oh, look at all that iron. This is particularly lucky that there was a chest so close to the entrance, and it had iron in it. That is awesome. Alright, let's keep taking a look around the corners here. I'm not going to get too deep if it gets dark. I'd rather not get killed in the first 3 minutes of this new series. But it's the outdoors. It looks like there's another chest all the way down this hallway, so if we can make it safely, it looks like, yeah, we're pretty clear, it looks like. So let's check this chest out. Rails, more iron, that's awesome, that's great. Not much else though. We might as well take it though. Let's maybe head out of here. As you can see, this is definitely some professional mine shaft design here. And so this is sort of what I was talking about in the intro. As I was recording it, there was just a lot of Badlands as far as the eye can see. It does look like we have an exposed cave spider spawner up ahead here on the right. That's pretty cool. If it was a spawner of any other mob, I'd be really excited, but sadly, it is not. So let's get moving in the opposite direction. Let's see. Let's travel a bit. I'll check in if I come across anything interesting. So I've traveled a couple hundred blocks, and we're still in very much the Badlands. Although, check it out, another expertly designed mine shaft. Look at those rails going absolutely nowhere. Let's take a quick look through here. I'm not going to get anywhere. I'm not going to put myself in any real dangerous positions to start. This isn't hardcore or anything, but at the same time, I'd really rather not die a lot. I think it takes away from the game, or at least it takes away from the game for me. That is definitely darker than where I want to be. So let's keep it moving. Let's keep exploring here. Alright, so we've improved our mode of transportation here. We have a boat, and I've been picking up sugar cane. I like this as I've been traveling through this area. I do think we see a village up ahead on the hill there, kind of center-ish. So we're going to head over in that direction. And at least initially, it looks like we're pretty lucky here. That's a lot of bales of hay or bales of wheat, whatever the correct term is. Let me make a hoe here, because they go through these bales much more quickly than other tools. And we are going to borrow some of this hay from these friendly villagers here. Let's grab our bench, and we'll harvest this these wheat bales here, and we'll continue on the village, see what else they have going on. More sugarcane, very nice. Gonna borrow this bed here. Brewing stand. We'll grab some of these pumpkins here. Pumpkin and melon farm, usually a nice early game farm to be able to make. Huh. So this might be the two closest cleric villager offices, workplaces I've ever seen before. It's a lot of clerics for a small village. Excuse me, guys. Just want to take a look inside. We are going to take a sampling of this village's crops. They will be replanted, so I don't want y'all to worry. The villagers will have food even after I leave. It looks nice here. They have, I think I've seen potatoes, carrots, and wheat all in this field, which is awesome. Let's replant here what we can, make sure that they have some sustenance moving forward. Hey, Mr. Villager, what do you got here? That's pretty par for the course, I guess. I am going to take your stone cutter, though. Thank you very much. It's going to take forever with this pickaxe, but we're going to take it. All right, cows, we need to have a short talk here. I want your leather. I'm very sorry for what I'm about to do, but I really want to make some bundles early game. Give me your leather. Yeah, 3 leather, that's great. All right, so let's see what's on top of this hill here. Let's get a little perspective on the world, our new world that we're in. That looks like a ruined portal in the middle of that sort of lake area. And there is a jungle over there, so we're definitely going to head over to the jungle, get some bamboo, maybe some new tree saplings. But I think our first stop needs to be that ruined portal. Let's see if there's anything good there. Now, I will admit, I'm never particularly pleased with the chest at the ruin portals. I think the loot table is just weak as all heck. And sure enough, this one is no different. Thank you for all the garbage gold tools. On to bigger and better things. I think it's time we go grab some of that bamboo here. Let's see, maybe a stack or 2. I mean, the nice thing is it grows so quickly, you really don't need to have more than a couple pieces. But, oh, look at that. That is a lush cave. That is awesome. Love to see these things. Glowberries are so cool. What is that? The drip leaf I like too. There's just so many cool things in them. One of the best biomes that they've introduced recently. So let's make our first pickaxe there. And we're also going to make a pair of shears. I think they're required to grab some of the stuff in this dripstone cave. So we're going to take those down with us as well. And we got some vines right here. We'll grab those and keep headed down. This cave is beautiful, but it is also very steep. I don't think I'm going to spend too much time in here. If I had had a water bucket, I probably would have explored more thoroughly, but I did not. It just didn't seem worth it. Oh, hey, buddy. Look at this guy. Look at this sheep. It's a pink sheep. You don't see those every day. All right, still on the move here, but I thought this might be a good time to take a look at the mods we're running in this game. There's not much to see, honestly. We got Bobby mod, which extends our render distance quite a bit. We have Iris and Sodium, which are just involved with rendering the graphics, mod menu, and then replay mod. So really nothing game altering. More hay bales ahead. Let's see what else this village has to offer. I know they'll be fine with me borrowing this stuff. The villagers are such nice people. Let's see what we got in this building here. Oh, nice. Some food and another iron pickaxe. That's awesome, actually. This has been really... I've had some good loot come from these villages. I'm kicking myself a bit here because if I had used a sword on those cobwebs when we were in those mine shafts, I'd be able to make a bundle right now. And unfortunately, my inventory is a mess, and I'm really having to make some tough decisions as we move forward. All right, more hay bales for us. What do we got in here? Oh, a lot of food. Very nice. We'll take it. Nope. Nope. And nope. Let's get the last of these hay bales. And no, hey guys, sorry to interrupt. And nope. Hey buddy, what you doing up there? No, nothing? All right. Still nope. On second thought, I do want that blast furnace. All right, so let's get up on top of this hill here and see what we see. Oh, okay, wait a second. There's one, there's two. One, two. First village, second village. This is pretty great. That's a lot of resources. So my guess with these two villages is that the folks in the second village decided they were tired of walking up this giant hill to get to their first village, and so they moved on to something a little bit more accessible, but that's just my first thought. Let's see what this librarian, regular paper tray, nothing too exciting here. Let's see what else we got. Nothing in there. This looks like a librarian's workspace. Yes, it is. Let's get those bookshelves. Now, of course, they're going to drop as books, not full bookshelves, bookcases, but that's fine. And we have found another librarian, two librarians in this village. It's sort of like how the other village felt about clerics, I guess. We will take those books as well. Now I think I am going to block this guy in his home to keep him safe. We'll secure the other librarian as well. This guy has no job, but deserves to be safe nonetheless. And let's get those bottom blocks on too. I realized that was a mistake not to put bottom ones there. Go to work, buddy. Get in there. Time to go to work. Very good. All right, nice and safe. All right, I think it's time to hit the road and do some more exploring, find some more resources. Goodbye, villages. We'll be back for you, don't worry. Oh, check out this armadillo here. What's up, guy? How we doing today, armadillo? Yeah, you are so cool looking. I promise I'm not going to move quickly or anything. I'm going to sneak all around. Don't want you to curl up into your ball there. Take a little cactus while we're here. So kind of back to where it all began here in the Badlands. Just look at all this Badlands in front of us. We're going to travel through, see if we can find some more greenery, find some other biomes, and I'll check in when we do. All right, so making our way through here, and we got this big lake coming up in front of us. Very cool looking, and I think that is a lush cave across the lake from us. So we're going to get over there, and I will check in. But it sure looks green and lush. And sure enough, that lush-looking area is in fact a lush cave. Who would have thunk it? We're going to grab some moss here. We'll grab the azalea saplings. We'll get some moss carpet, I'm sure. Yeah, there's a little bit here. We're just going to grab up a little bit. Luckily, with some bone meal, moss multiplies. We'll take some more here, and I think we'll probably craft a shovel at some point and grab some clay as well. I'm sure there's some hanging around here. And we have our first glowberries. That is awesome. I knew these shears would come in handy. We got glowberries, we got drip leaf, large and small. This is pretty awesome. We got just about everything we would want from this this type of cave here. And here's the first and only spore blossom we've found in this lush cave so far. I imagine there are probably more, but it's the first one that I have noticed, and we are going to take it. We're going to mine more iron here, and there's also a whole bunch of clay. We're going to take a bunch of that. Just need to make myself a shovel here. Let's put this down, smelt up some of the iron, and now we have one piece we can build a shovel. And now we can lay waste to this clay. I don't have any plans for clay or brick, but I figure it doesn't hurt to have some. Alright, I think it's time to head out. I think we've gathered everything we can from this lush cave. We're still looking for spruce trees and some other items, so let's get going here. Now this is an exciting sight. This looks like some stony peaks. And usually up on stony peaks there is a lot of coal and a lot of iron. So let's head up there and see if that is the case. Alright, so coming over the rim of this this area here, and yeah, see, this is what we were looking for. Look at all the coal. You can see quite a bit of the iron as well. It's going to be really helpful. Alright, let's get our crafting bench down, and we are going to craft ourselves a full set of iron armor. That's right, we are suiting up. We got our iron helmet, we got our iron chest plate, our leggings, and our boots. Alright, let's throw this on, and then let's take a look at our bling. It's not diamonds, it's not netherite, but you know what? For day one, it's not bad. I think we have enough iron and coal, so we're going to continue on in our journey, which basically means walking through yet more Badlands. Let's see what we can find here. Oh, look what we have here. Hello, pack of wolves. Wolves, how are you doing today? These models are so cool. I love the way they look. I love that there are so many different types of wolves now and that they travel in different packs. They show up in different biomes. It's just a really neat addition to the game. Look at those ears. So cute. So while traveling and building up a full inventory, I realized that I did get some string from some cobwebs just a bit ago. So I used that leather I had from those cows, sorry cows, to make some bundles. Filled the bundles up, and it relieves the inventory issue quite a bit. I'm gonna grab some a bucket of lava here. Maybe we can just do a little lava farm back at base. And now that we have our bundle, let's gather some tree saplings. Got some cherry blossom trees, a little birch action as well, and more oak. And then finally, we did find some spruce. I did have to travel a decent distance to get this spruce. Hey, check it out, more wolves here. These are the other variants, or one of the other variants. Sort of a white wolf or gray wolf, I'm not sure which, but that's pretty awesome. Before we head back, let's grab some ferns, might as well. We have the shears with us. Alright, so we got our saplings down back at the campsite here. We're going to get podzol everywhere, but it is what it is. So we're going to wait for those to grow, and then we're going to harvest some of them. Alright, with our first harvest done, I want to make an infinite water source real quick, and then go exploring. I want to make sure I bring 2 buckets of water with me because we want to go down to some caves, and water buckets are super helpful when doing that. So let's grab some water and let's head on out here. Just a little bit away from... okay, alright, need to talk less and pay attention more, I guess. Wow, that was close. That is a deep hole in the ground. Once again, this isn't hardcore, but I'd still rather not die. But this is exactly why we brought our water buckets. So let's throw this down, and we will head on down into this cave. Alright, so let's jump into our water stream here. We'll shift down and we'll descend a little bit more quickly. All sorts of stuff we can see already. I mean, tons of dripstone. I see lava. I see a zombie up there. And a lot of resources. This could be a pretty neat cave system. It looks huge as well. Oh, hey, Mr. Zombie. Alright, you can't get past because of the dripstone. Alright, let's retreat here for a minute. Let me get my shield out. And let's go take care of this zombie here. I'm sure there are many more, but this one is staring me down, so he's got to go. Alright, well, I think the dripstone did most of the work there, but we'll call it a win. Wait, are you still alive, buddy? Okay, now you're dead. I'm going to spam some torches around. I'm not going to waste your guys' time looking at it, but I'm going to make this place a little bit safer for me to mine some of these, some of this copper and some of this coal here. Just make myself feel a little bit safer. I have seen a lot of people play with gamma turned up quite a bit so that they can see more easily and so their viewers can see more easily. Alright, Skeleton, I got a shield. You have no chance here. I'm just going to take my time, sneak up to you real slow, and then bam. That's right. Bam. Take it, buddy. Alright, seriously, die though. There we go, thank you. Oh, what was that? Okay, alright. I guess it's good I had the shield up. Good grief. Alright, I lied. You are going to see me put torches down a little bit, but I'm just trying to show off the ridiculous amount of copper ore and whatnot that's in this cave system. We're going to harvest some of this up. I don't know if we're going to be using copper in a build anytime soon, but, you know, there's a lot of it here and might as well do it. Plus, honestly, I really enjoy mining. It's relaxing, soothing, if you will, as long as there aren't mobs coming out left and right. So yeah, we're gonna grab all this copper here. Maybe one thing I should talk about when we're mining here is just sort of the plans for the season. They're pretty minimal at this point. I figure they'll expand over time just to sort of depend on what this world ends up being like. Certainly our first goal is just to survive. That's certainly number one. But next one is to do some builds, create some builds that are sort of cat-inspired, cat tree-inspired maybe. Do some of the normal stuff we always do. Probably do some villager trading. We'll go to the end. We'll get our elytra. All that fun stuff. And then once we're sort of established, once we have some infrastructure, if you will, that's when we'll go out and we'll try to find our buddy Humphrey out in the world. I truly have no idea where he got off to. He is prone to roam, if you will. So yeah, it might take a little doing to find him, but once we find him, we can bring him back to the settlement we've created, and maybe we can find him some friends too. I mean, there are a lot of cats in Minecraft, and yeah, I'm sure he'd enjoy that. So that's our plan to start off with here. We've already harvested or mined a decent amount of copper here, so in a moment, I think our inventory is about to get filled up. We'll do a little bundling here. Let's get some of these items that we have smaller quantities of into these bundles. That'll free up more space for copper, and then we'll also craft this raw copper into some raw copper blocks. That'll give us some more inventory space as well. Blocks and bundles for the win in early game, man. It's they are both super helpful. We'll grab some more coal as well. I'd like to have I don't know, maybe a half stack of blocks of coal by the end of this. We'll see. We'll see what we end up with, but that sure would be nice. So while we have a minute of downtime here, while I take care of this coal, any of you viewers, any of you guys have pets? Any of you guys have cats? I mean, I pretty much like all animals, honestly, at this point, but cats are really what got me there. I've had 3 cats of my own in my life. I've lived with a couple more, but I've had 3 of my own. They were named Marcus and Jiminy. Unfortunately, Marcus and Jiminy passed away years ago. But Humphrey is my wife and I's cat, and we love him very much. And we figure, why not involve him in this process? It's supposed to be fun after all. All right, what is this down here? This looks like the deep dark. I feel like that's what I'm seeing down there. It is certainly deeper, and it is definitely darker. Let's take a look. I'm going slow because I am. Yep, I was going to say I am quite certain there are going to be some mobs around here. Luckily, this dummy has no chance. But we do need to keep our eyes open. There are a lot of different directions the baddies could be coming from. So let's see. Oh, whoa, okay, all right. Yeah, that time I didn't even bother with the shield. I just ran. So I haven't been able to find a great way to get down there. There's definitely some deep dark. I'd like to check it out, just see what's there. So we're just going to dig straight down in a good old 3x1, do it safely. Alright, so we found some lapis down here. I put a torch up. Oh, and there is the beginning. Oh, interesting. So that's gotta be, that's an ancient city, right? That's gotta be an ancient city. Wow, that looks really cool and gigantic. Let's throw our water bucket down here, and we'll venture into this thing. Wow, this is huge. Look at this place. I think I've only ever been in an ancient city once or twice before, so this is really neat to see. I hope it comes through. Like I said, I don't play with gamma up, and so yeah, I know it's awfully dark, but hopefully you can sort of see the magnitude of it. Now, generally in ancient cities, you want to have a lot of wool with you, so that you can grab chests and so you can move around safely. Unfortunately, I obviously do not have any wool with me, so we're just going to take a quick look around. If danger presents itself, we're just going to run. We know it's here now. I'll take an F2 screenshot with the coordinates, and we'll come back when we're a little bit more equipped for it. We don't want to be summoning wardens on our first day. But let's take a look around here. This is pretty awesome. I'm just going to look out for the screamers, like the one back there. All right, I think that's our cue to head back. I was trying to sneak around, but apparently I'm not good at it. You know the title of the series. It's not really surprising, is it? But yeah, we're gonna head back up. We'll come back down, I promise, and do some more thorough exploration once I feel like I'm a little bit more kitted up. Head back up our first water column. Little pillaring action. And I have never been happier to see the blue sky. Getting back to the homestead or the campsite, our trees have grown again, so that's good. We can do another round of chopping those. Before we do anything else, I want to build a smelter. So we have a double chest on the ground. We have 2 hoppers feeding it from behind. 2 furnaces on top of those hoppers, 2 more hoppers on top of the furnaces, and finally a double chest on top of those hoppers. And here's a little infographic for y'all. We're going to load our copper into the top 2, or the top double chest, and then we'll throw some coal into the furnaces. We could put some hoppers and chests on the sides of the furnaces or in the back to load the coal up, but I think it's unnecessary. Okay guys, so that was our first episode of Mediocre Minecraft. I did not get around to building our starter base, but I did not want the episode to drag along too long. We'll try to have a solid building episode next week with a starter base and an iron farm, hopefully. Humphrey's a pretty sneaky cat, so I know it's going to take us a while to find him, so we definitely need to develop some infrastructure here. Appreciate you all watching. If you want to see more episodes, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't, I am inclined to believe that you are a hater. Thank you very much, and take care.